Goldmorr USA Presents How Do You Know? Hi, I'm Bret Sallee. I'm the National Trainer with Goldmorr USA. Welcome to How Do You Know? The series where we challenge assumptions and ask better questions about mold remediation, indoor air quality, and building science. Today's question gets to the heart of almost every mold remediation project. How do you know you're solving the source, not just the symptom? Visible mold is usually a symptom. It tells you that conditions allowed microbial growth to occur, but the mold itself is not usually the original problem. The real driver is moisture. Without moisture, mold does not have the conditions it needs to grow. That means professional remediation should never stop at the visible condition. It should ask a deeper question. What created the condition in the first place? Was it a plumbing leak, a roof leak, a window leak, a foundation issue, condensation, high humidity, poor ventilation, or a combination of several factors? Those details matter. Because if the moisture source is not corrected, the same problem can return. You can clean the surface. You can remove damaged materials. You can treat the affected area. You can make the room look better. But if the condition that caused the problem is still active, the job is not really complete. Imagine a contractor walks into a bedroom and finds visible growth around a window. The easy assumption is that the window leaked. But what if the issue is actually condensation caused by indoor humidity? What if the window frame is cold and the indoor air is holding too much moisture? What if the HVAC system is not controlling humidity properly? What if furniture was placed tightly against an exterior wall, limiting air movement? Each of those situations may produce a similar visual result, but the solution may be very different. That is why the source matters. A moisture meter can tell you something. A thermal camera can tell you something. Humidity readings can tell you something. Inspection history can tell you something. Occupant information can tell you something. No single observation tells the whole story, but together they help form a clearer picture. Professional remediation is not just about reacting to what is visible. It is about understanding why it happened. At Goldmorr, we encourage contractors to think of the building as a system. Walls, floors, ceilings, HVAC, humidity, ventilation, air movement, and occupant behavior can all interact. When you understand that, your decisions become more precise. You stop treating every job as though it has the same cause. You stop assuming every stain has the same story. You start asking better questions. Is the moisture active? Is it historical? Has the source been corrected? Are the materials still wet? Is there hidden moisture nearby? Could air movement or humidity be contributing? Has the condition affected more than the visible area? Those questions help prevent two common mistakes. The first mistake is underscoping. That happens when the visible symptom is addressed, but the source remains. The second mistake is overscoping. That happens when a contractor assumes the worst before gathering enough information. Both can be costly, both can damage trust, and both can usually be reduced by better assessment. The goal is not to make every project bigger. The goal is to make every project more accurate. Sometimes the source is obvious. Sometimes it is not. Sometimes the moisture event is old and already corrected. Sometimes it is active and ongoing. Sometimes the source is simple. Sometimes it requires deeper investigation. That is why experience matters. But experience should not replace evidence. Experience should help you know what questions to ask. A good remediation professional does not simply ask, how do I remove the mold? They ask, why did it grow here? They ask, what conditions supported it? They ask, what has to change so it does not come back? Those are the questions that separate surface-level work from thoughtful remediation. Because when you only address the symptom, the project may look better temporarily, but when you address the source, you give the building a better chance of staying better. So the next time you see visible mold, do not stop at the surface. Ask the better question. How do I know I'm solving the source, not just the symptom? I'm Bret Sallee. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoy evidence-based education that helps remediation professionals think before they act, subscribe to the channel. And join me next week for another episode of How Do You Know? Because better questions lead to better remediation.